This tutorial will provide you step-by-step instructions for requesting PLUs in Frontline for an out-of-district PD opportunity. From the home screen, sign in to Professional Growth. If your navigation bar does not appear, select this top arrow to expand it and view your options. If you received a certificate of completion or have an email confirming the name of the event and the number of hours completed, please save it as a PDF file and select My Info. From here, you will select My File Library and Add File. You will be asked to choose the file you wish to upload and enter a name. This part can be a little tricky as Frontline's pretty particular about the names used, so just keep trying until you create a name that's accepted. Then go ahead and select Upload. Now you can return to your navigation bar and select Forms. From here, you should select District Conference Request and complete the form. You will need to add a title, activity format, and a brief description. If you are unsure of the activity format, most would be listed under a conference. Under Attached Supporting Material, you should see your uploaded evidence. So go ahead and select that piece of evidence for the corresponding event. Continue completing the form with the number of meetings, the date or dates of the meetings, and start and end times, and the location. If your location was virtual, you can go ahead and either enter virtual or via Zoom or whatever platform the PD took place on. If your PD event takes place during a school day and you require a substitute because you'll be missing school, you should have received prior approval from your administrator. Once approval has been granted, you can go ahead and select Yes and give details as to whether you'll be out in the morning, the afternoon, or a full day. If the PD opportunity takes place outside of school hours or during the summer or weekends, you can go ahead and select No and Absence Only. You will enter the location of the absence. So if you are an elementary school teacher, you would type in elementary, high school, middle school, okay? And continue on for the provider. If, when you select the drop-down, you do not see your provider here, go ahead and select Not on List, enter below, and enter the provider's name here. If you are seeking reimbursement because there's a cost associated with your PD, you should have received administrator approval prior to going ahead with the professional development. Once approval has been granted, you can go ahead and complete this part, and then you'll continue on to payment. If there was no cost associated with your PD, you simply select No Cost. Enter the number of hours you are seeking for PLUs. This should match your evidence. So if it takes you 5 hours to complete a 3-hour online PD because you were taking notes or doing activities in the meantime, you would enter 3. Next, select the appropriate goals and objectives. If your PD does not fall under one of these categories, select Other under Curriculum. Under Purpose, most of the time, you will be selecting PLUs and professional development. If you are in grad school and seeking graduate credits, you would go ahead and select PLUs and graduate credits. You can leave a comment section blank unless there's anything you feel you need to add, and then go ahead and select Submit. Once you submit this form, it will be sent to central office and your administrator for approval. Once it's approved, you will receive an email from Frontline directing you to go back in and complete the form, just marking it so that they know the PD has been completed. If you want to view your current PLUs or the status, you can go into My Learning Plan, and you can see the status of your PLUs. If you want to view the total number of PLUs, you can go ahead into My Info and select My PLUs. This is where you'll find your official transcript. And this is where, once your PLUs have been marked complete, they will appear. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out and ask.